Okay, so this video is for Lisa, talking about how we got Hector to heel closely. So the first thing that I do, and this is kind of a personal preference, is that I don't work with a collar on when I first start it, because I want him to do it of his own free will and not of direction. So if you have a heel command, it's pretty simple to get him to get closer. All you're going to do is make sure you have treats of some kind. I use heated up hot dogs so they're not slimy. I heat them up for 3 minutes, and it's just like a dehydrated piece of hot dog. And what you're going to do is you're going to have them out in front of you, and you're going to ask for a heel. So on me. On me. Yeah. And if I want him closer, I'll say on me, and I'll hold my hand close. Yes. Wow. You'll notice that when I held my hand with the treat close to my body, he leaned closer to try and reach the treat without jumping, and that's what you want. If he's going to be a jumper, like you say Rue does sometimes, we're going to go on me. Good. And we're going to hold the treat low, right alongside the head level. Good. On me. Yes. Well. And we're going to mark it with the yes. So that's how he knows that he did what I want him to do. So that's essentially how I start it. I always start with him out away from me. Hector, go. 1. Okay, wait. Yes. And then I'll ask him to heel. On me. Good. Yes. And I'll reward when he's close. If he's not quite as close as I want him to, I'll ask him to heel again and just lean a little bit away, and that'll make him lean towards me, as well as keeping the treat next to my body. So then the next step to it, if you're going to want him to follow you around, like for the about turns and stuff, is I'll add a little half turn, and I'll remind him on me. Yes! Good! 1. Okay, and then I'll add another half turn, and he's probably going to follow. Nope, he didn't. Okay. Oh, he did. Okay. But all I'm going to do, yes, good boy, 1, is continually, so wait. I'm going to turn again, and I'm going to ask him to heel on me. Yes! 1. So basically, in order to build it, all I'm going to do is continually move a little bit away from him and ask him to re-heel. And I'm going to use the treat right next to my leg in order to draw him into to my leg and get him to lean up against it. That's essentially how I taught Hector. The other method, you can use a lead if she's not as food-driven, which I think Rue's pretty food-driven, but I can't remember. What you can do is use the lead to help. So if I told him to heel and he didn't, all I would do is lead him around with the leash, right up to where I want him. Fits his positioning, yes, and give him a reward. So I didn't tell him to at that point because I knew he would do it automatically. But I'm just showing you what you can do if she's not if she's too bouncy, if she's too energetic. All you're gonna have to do is basically use the command. If she doesn't obey, lean forward, turn around backwards, right up next to you. Yes, well, good boy. So that's how I've done it, and it's just a lot of practice. I started out just asking for the come from in front of me to a heel, and then I built up to turning a half turn after I asked him to come to a heel, and he did. I would turn half a turn and ask him again, and then go from there to where now, if I ask him to heel, I can do that circle, and he'll keep his shoulder almost up against my leg the whole way. So that's how I did it.